in the year 1848. Yeah, that's when this place, that's how old this place is. There was a farmer who lived at the top of this hill, yeah, and he was looking for water. And if you're always silent here, then you will always hear water flowing. There's a lot of water here, but he didn't find any water back then because it was too deep. Yeah, it was 20 meters deep from where he started digging, and he only dug down 5 meters. But after 5 meters, he found something called gypsum. Yeah, and gypsum is everything that you see here in this mine. That is a gypsum. In 1912, there was a very big explosion that took place here. The positive thing about the explosion was that it finally led to water. Yeah, so water was found, but it was too much. Yeah, this mine got completely flooded. Yeah, and it had to be closed for 20 years until the year 1932 because of the flood. Then it was reopened, but not as an official gypsum mine anymore, but as a tourist attraction. Yeah, so what we're doing now with each other, the tours, is something that they actually already started doing in the year 1932 and also did during the Second World War until the year 1944. And then this place was confiscated by the Nazis. And the temperature that we have in here is always constant at 9 degrees. Yeah, so never changes. In winter it's actually warmer in here than it is outside. Because then outside we have -10 and then here you take your jacket off. And the temperature that they had in the resting room for the mine workers, which was through there, where the light is, they had 12 degrees. Yeah, it was a bit warmer, not because it was a natural temperature, because today we have 9 degrees in there just like here, but back then the people were using that room. Yeah, I said it was a resting room, so they were cooking. And if you were cooking, the temperature went up, and it was also the perfect room for the heat to concentrate in there because it was so deep in there. Okay? So, against the rocks to get out gypsum. And one of the ways to motivate them was to construct a feast hall. Yeah, so this place was actually heated. Yeah, they had a fire here, because of course it was very cold in the mine. It was always at 9 degrees. So to motivate them a little bit, this place was constructed. And then with time, it also was used by the concentration camp prisoners. Yeah, so the concentration camp here was not actually a typical one. If you were here, you were actually lucky. Yeah, and of course there were no Jews here. Yeah, the Jews were always unlucky. There were 300 Italians that were here, and these Italians, the jet planes, they were actually an invention of the Nazis. These were also the fastest airplanes that were ever built in the Second World War, and the Nazis hoped to be able to change the result by using them. Yeah? Now this did not happen, they lost the war because these airplanes were actually not used. Yeah, they started too late with production in the year 1944, and 1 year later the war was already over. And the pieces that you see here, they're all original. They were found here, and you'll see that they are very damaged because when the Nazis knew that they would lose the Second World War, they just blew everything up because they didn't want the Allies to get to their technology. Because from a technological perspective, the Nazis were actually very advanced. Yeah, they also had the most advanced army in the Second World War.
La 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 la. Come on, everybody sing it. La 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 la.
Yes, yes, apart. Come on!
Woo!
Yeah, this is Hall of Love, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Romanovo.
Da da. La 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 la. La la la. La la la
you.